So I've had a few people reach out to me recently on Instagram as I've been posting more content and asking me if I would do a tutorial explaining how I learned how to play thirds. When I say thirds, I mean chromatic or diatonic passages of thirds, parallel thirds in the right hand that move very quickly. Here are some examples. This video, which was put together by the brilliant Ted Arthur, who I worked with on Mean Girls on Broadway, brought together all these Broadway music directors, arrangers, orchestrators, and composers, including Stephen OREMUS, Andrew Lippa, Alex LACAMOIRE, and many other incredible artists. I was very humbled when Ted asked me if I would participate, and participation meant I would compose 4 bars of music to follow the person who recorded before me. In this case, it was the amazing Stephen FLAHERTY. So I recorded this 4-bar passage, and it included this passage of thirds. Yes, I know it was a flex, but it felt right. Another place where I utilized this was in Charlie Rosen's 8-bit big band in the cadenza that I wrote for the Gerudo Valley arrangement. First, let me say that the best way to really learn thirds and master them is to learn Chopin's Etude, Opus 25, number 6, the thirds. This is obviously public domain, Chopin, and I included the PDF for that on my Patreon page, as well as a practice track for this track that I'm about to release. I've included this in the Patreon at varying speeds, slow, medium, and fast. And of course, if you download any of them and pull them into your DAW, you can have more variety of tempo. Today, I'm going to be showing you some very specific exercises for thirds, double thirds, how I practice them, and how you can get better at them quickly. So we're going to focus first on just the chromatic double thirds and the top line of those. So that's 3, 4, and 5, which I know aren't necessarily the strongest suit for a lot of us, myself included, but this is why we're going to do other exercises that I'm going to teach you guys later on. So starting on an E flat with 3, you're going to just go up chromatically. So it's going to go 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, etc. The pinky only hits F and C. So quickly, I'm going to show it real quick. You're going to be able to do this with ease. So basically, you want to think of the second finger as like a little glider, because on the way up, it's going to glide from E flat to E, and then on B flat to B, and then so on. On the way down, it's going to glide from D flat to C, G flat to F, D flat to C, and so on. So it sounds like this, very slowly. You're starting on 1 on middle C, and it's chromatic scale. It's going to go glide, 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 glide. And then on the way down, glide, right? So G flat to F, glide from D flat to C. O. Okay, so then putting it all together, there are several things you can do, and it's challenging, so again, don't go practicing this for a million hours a day. Every day a little bit goes a very long way. So you want to try the finger independent stuff as follows. Doing the top line and double bottom line. So let's say it's quarter notes, eighth notes on the bottom line. This is very helpful. And then on the way down, and then increase your speed. This will help establish the independence between 3, 4, and 5, and 1 and 2, which are doing 2 separate things. So want to do it with the top line as well. Reverse. It's hard, see? Keep whatever is going slowly very legato. That adds to the challenge. Okay, then you want to do something like a dotted rhythm. etc. And then and of course, everything goes for the reverse as well. So next month, I'm going to be putting out a tutorial that's all about finger independence and how important it is and what exercises I still practice to this day every single day. It's also relevant for this etude and basically for every piece and every type of genres of music that you're trying to play. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be sharing some more tutorials on my Patreon page, as well as a course that will come out later in the year. Stay tuned for more information on that. If you have any questions on this whatsoever, please leave them in the comments, and happy practicing.